Hello, greetings, and salutations, listeners. Now, I was I was eating some Stilton cheese the other day, and I got to thinking, the yellow one, the flavor that I ate yesterday was, or the other day, because that's what we're doing, was Mango Masquerade. That's what it was called. And the one from earlier, the one from last year, I had the blue Stilton and the white cranberry. And those two I was not very fond of because of the bitter taste. But this one, the Mango Masquerade, is I think probably my new favorite because it's um it's like a sweeter one, but it sure does still get the job done. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Stilton cheese or why Stilton specifically is the cheese to go for, well, you can research that tomorrow. But for tonight, just relax and listen to me talk about cheese because that is what you need right now. Trust me, I know. You probably didn't think that you needed that tonight. You probably, I bet you, I'm willing to bet a fair share that you did not get all tuckered in for bed or, whatever circumstances you listen to this under, and you put your trusty old reliable headphones on or in or whatever, and, and you have the intention, you go to your platform where you listen to videos, and and you say, you know what, tonight specifically, I am in the mood for, and I'm feeling very non-negotiable about this. This is like, this is, it's make or break. This is the only thing I will settle for tonight. I have to, it's the only way I'm going to fall asleep, and I need to go to sleep because I got some important things to do in the AM, in the morning. But in the in the morn, as they say, where I'm from, and so the only way that I'm gonna get my quality sleep tonight is by hearing an unnamed host with a usually monotone voice. I guess I'm gonna try to work on that, but yeah, usually a monotone voice, very unenthusiastically, um, give a very esoteric and abstract uh, review and discussion of Stilton cheese, and it has to be Stilton cheese. So okay, um, but in case that was you, then wow, is this the video for you? I mean, how about that? Give yourself a round of applause because you found this all on your own. You probably didn't even know that this series existed, right? And then you look at you. I'm proud of you. But if that's not you, then you know I'll just. I'm sorry that that this is. I'm sorry that this is what this turned out to be. I hope you're not disappointed. But also, I like cheese, and I'll admit that. I mean, I know I shouldn't eat it. Trying not to. Well, in a way, but I also just kind of bought Stilton cheese, so that's not really trying not to eat it. But I know, and my long-term goal is to give it up. But this is where the comma gets placed, right? This right here is where it's the turning point, where you've reached the zenith, you've reached the apex, and you are now on the return, on the rebound, on the way back, right? So that's what this is right here. It's a comma, and a lot of people would stop there, and they'd probably turn this off by then and be like, "No, I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear. I don't. I don't even want to hear this guy talk about. I don't even want to hear it. Like I don't care what he has to say after that comment that I didn't like, or that joke that wasn't funny, or that thing that he said that I just don't care for it. That's it. I'm done. I'm never coming back to this. This is a stupid series, and I'm never gonna listen to it again. And I'm not gonna let my kids listen to it. I'm gonna block just that in the select filters in the parental controls. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna manually just only block this series, and they can watch whatever else they want, but just not this. Because this is personal, and I'm not gonna let my family watch it. I'm not gonna let my siblings watch it. I'm not gonna let my parents watch it. I'm not gonna let my cousins watch it, or my aunts or uncles or nieces or nephews, or I'm not even gonna let my pets watch it, because this is just so it's such a monumental waste of time that there are so many things I could be doing in this approximately 30-minute span of time than to listen to this. I mean, you don't get anything out of it, and it's so frustrating because, like, sometimes if I am mildly interested in what he's talking about, he like he interrupts himself and goes on some like side tangent and then just never comes back to it, and it's just frustrating because it's like the whole 30 minutes, and it wasn't even, it was incoherent. There wasn't even like a narrative. Like he'll start this, like there'll be an episode title where it's like cheese talk, and I'm like, okay, well this episode's clearly going to be about cheese, right? And like nothing else, or maybe if there's something else, it's just a little bit, or it's like, oh, this is whatever, and then let's talk about cheese. But no, I mean, the cheese is like touched on briefly, but that's like 2 minutes out of the whole thing, and the rest is just this garbled nonsense. And it's like, I don't even like, it's not even worth the time to talk about it, to tell you the figurative to tell you um the rhetorical audience, this rhetorical person that I'm talking to about this is a waste of my time. And now I might as well be listening to an episode of this, because in the time that it's taking me to describe what it's like, I might as well just show you a clip, or better yet, show you a full episode, or better yet, show you all of the episodes, so that you can truly understand what I mean. And so here, let me unblock it from the filters so we can watch it here. Here, listen to this and tell me what you think. Like what the first thing that comes to your mind is, and it better not be cheese. because I know the episode starts off with cheese, but then it immediately gets derailed, and it gets derailed. The train of thought is just, it reuses the same things over and over again. And yeah, the conductor's figurative Frank, and oh, guess what? He's calling right now. Of course he is. Hello, figurative Frank. Uh, wait a minute. What's going on here? What am I being interjected into? It's nothing, figurative Frank. Just hold on a second. It's not nothing because you were just telling on my way over here. Yeah, look, I don't. No, look. Listen. You gotta hear this. On my way over here. You on your way over to what? The phone? I mean, yeah, real good one there, host. Um, no, it was. Hold on. Okay, well, while figurative Frank attempts to compose himself, why don't we go? You know what? There's been a lot of talk about this new place coming up in the area. Let's go ahead to the construction site and see how things are coming along there. Well, hello, I'm Mr. Bulldozer, and hi, Mr. Bulldozer. Yeah, hi. Okay. What I just did is I cleared some trees so that we can put the building here. Wait a minute, though. I thought the building was already there. Why are you planting trees? No, I'm not planting. How do you think construction works? Okay, look, it's obviously something very different than what we had in mind, all right? But I brought this whole camera crew here. We're making a documentary. So, you better tell us how it actually works, okay? Because we're not going to fact check any of this. So please be honest. Yeah, I mean, I haven't said one dishonest thing yet. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm giving you a synopsis of my job description. I'm Mr. Bulldozer, and what I do is I take living healthy trees and I chop them down. Oh, so you're a lumberjack? No, I'm not a lumberjack because lumberjacks have breakfast named after them. Nobody wants to eat something called a bulldozer. It just doesn't even sound like, if it was like eggs, maybe. Like the bulldozer eggs, I can see, right? Maybe. Like, nah, that's a weird example to use, man. Okay, you know what? Just forget it. That's not important. What is important is, so, tell us about the process. Tell us about how the cons- tell us about the construction of the building and how that works. Okay. Well, it starts off being a natural parcel of land, and from there, I come in. I'm one of the first people that show up, actually, and I clear the trees and whatever else is the natural part of things, and I completely level it. I flatten it, and then we go in. We dig some. So we dig some holes and stuff, and we put some pipes in there, and we put some sticks in the ground and everything just for fun, and then we start building the material. We haul it in with trucks and we import it from other places, and then we go and we start building it. Oh, yawn. This is so boring. Let's see what Figurative Frank is up to. All right, Figurative Frank, have you composed yourself yet? Listen, I was just trying to tell you that on my way over here. Like, I couldn't even, if you listen, if there was, if okay, you know what? That that's listen, listen, buddy. I've known you a long time. All right, off the camera, on the camera, both. I've never seen you like this. What's going on? I was trying to tell you what was going on. You never let me finish my sentences. You always edit the final version so I look like an idiot. And, it always makes it seem like, oh, why is figurative Frank such an antagonist in the show? Why is he such a villain? It's like, why are you trying to make me into the villain? Like, you keep trying to get me to take the bait. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do anything. Alright, figurative Frank, everybody. Goodbye. Wait, is. Alright, phone has been hung up. That was pretty early in the episode, right? Because he usually calls like later or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to the discussion. We're talking about Stilton cheese. More specifically, my escapades with the Mango Masquerade Stilton cheese. So, the mango was first invented um, by a man named Go in approximately the 8 trillionth century. And then once they were invented, they were exported to neighboring planets where they would be used as various household products. In fact, most things in your home used to be mangoes. And so that's where the mango part of that comes from. It just comes from the past. It's all in history. It's all mangoes. And then Masquerade comes in where Masquerade is see, I think it's like a soiree, but everybody's like in like weird costumes and I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know how to describe a masquerade. I think I know what it is. I'm not sure. Is it? It's like a classy rave, I think. But in any case, there's there's two of those in every box, and see if you can collect them all. And it's all so. So there's cheese streams coming along. Whichever one you prefer to use, that's fine by me. Anyway, so what else? What other kind of cheese? Well, whether you're American, Swiss, or cheddar, you just cheese. So remember that one. Alright, I am being told to look at the camera because we're gonna have a news segment to the show, and it's gonna be one that's gonna involve maybe both of you. I don't know, but definitely at least one of you, because I think you're probably better at the like drawing and painting and all that kind of thing, and then he's probably better with I don't know, everything else. I mean, you just gotta drive them there and, you know, tell, you gotta, like, he says he's thirsty, so I'll buy him a $6 soda, because that's, so they, but then he's gonna have to pee, like, 3 songs into the concert. Nobody wants, it's not even an intermission, you just have to just wait. I'm talking about, that's how it was, It's like, maybe buy a $6 Sprite, because I just wanted a sip of water. But it wasn't. It wasn't. You can bring. They wouldn't let you bring your own, and the water fountains were turned off, and the vendors would give away cups for to take inventory. So you gotta get a cup of ice water. It's specifically designated to be a water cup. But that one is coffee. So I don't know why he's doing that, but thank you anyway, sir. That was very thoughtful of you. And look at this. I mean, this is like picture worthy. Having you got mine with the big one. Everybody's taking a picture. What's he doing? Photoshop him in there. Nobody hears what I'm saying. Nobody hears. I'm talking about my family. You didn't say either way, so I figured I'd just come find you and talk to you. Could you please, very happy no. Dude, come on, man, so I'll show you. I'll show you how to use one of these now. Wait a minute. Go proof point first. Just try. And try for 5 so. You say it's on a pack of 10, like you expect me to know these things, like as if you've been talking to him for so long, and you like all of a sudden you approve of it now. It's like, have you telling me, like, what did you say your brother's been doing? And you'd be like, no, I don't want him doing that. And it doesn't really matter at that point, but it's gonna be like, if you tell him that, it's gonna be, I don't even know. It's also just, maybe I think it's just like it's all the time, because Sarah's trying to listen to what was being said over there. They didn't tell me in advance they were going to discuss it over there. How you like it because it concerned you, but I guess not. Alright, so let's see this rule. It's illegal under so, yeah. Why would it be? I mean, it's not where I said it would be. I said it would be in the car. It's in the car, so. I don't know why you would use this, so it seems like. As soon as I move, it's except the holidays are reopen later. So, just two old guys getting some ice cream. I don't think I'm gonna ask a question about that. Not even wearing. Gonna be wearing that day. So, that's pretty cold up. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, but I don't need to because you. Or, or, yeah. See you there. Okay. I know, so I'm trying to figure out. I think we'll take. Which way is even quicker? That's fine to say. I forgot to turn it off this morning. I'm forgetting to turn it off. She doesn't like it. There's two more for me then. I'm accepting them. I don't know why people have a problem with those. I think it's fine. The first in a series is 6. From this thing, oh my gosh. They say you just make it a little bit more. Maybe I said here, doesn't give you any sense. All those. So, I, anyway, but yeah, so that's really what